First 7 things women notice about men and find attractive. Stoicism, Modern Stoic. The way you carry yourself speaks louder than words. Zrenier Ralph Waldo Emerson. Attraction goes far beyond just physical appearance. When women meet a man for the first time, they tend to notice far more than you might think. It's not only about the obvious things, it's about the energy you bring into the room, the way you carry yourself, and the small yet impactful details, like your smile or how you communicate with your eyes. These subtle traits can leave a lasting impression that makes you stand out in ways you might not even realize. Women are highly attuned to the underlying confidence, presence, and authenticity that a man exudes. It's not about trying too hard or being someone you're not. Rather, it's about cultivating an inner strength and self-assurance that radiates in your actions and behavior. In this video, we'll dive into the first things women notice about men and explore what makes a man truly attractive on a deeper level. Stay tuned until the end to discover key aspects of yourself that you can develop and refine to create a strong and lasting impression. From your body language to the quiet confidence you project, we'll cover it all and help you elevate your presence. So let's explore how you can make a memorable impact from the very first encounter. Conclusion. Thanks for watching. If you want to stand out and attract attention, keep in mind that women often notice the subtle details first. It's not just about how you look, it's about how you carry yourself, your confidence, and the energy you project. Whether it's your body language, your calm demeanor, or the way you engage in conversation, these things make a huge impact. So focus on being authentic, staying grounded, and projecting confidence in everything you do. Don't overthink it, just be yourself. Women are drawn to men who know who they are and are comfortable in their own skin. So stay true to who you are, and the right people will take notice. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video. On eyes. Eyes are undoubtedly one of the first things women notice about men, and it's not just because of their physical appearance. Eyes have the remarkable ability to convey so much about a person. Think about it. Have you ever had an encounter where someone's eyes spoke volumes without a single word being exchanged? There's a reason why eyes are often referred to as the windows to the soul. They reveal more about your emotions, intentions, and personality than you may realize. It's not just about whether your eyes are blue, brown, or green, but how they move and how they express what you're feeling. A steady gaze, for instance, can communicate confidence, curiosity, or even a subtle sense of mystery, all of which are qualities that many find incredibly appealing. When you maintain eye contact during a conversation, you're showing that you're engaged, present, and invested in the moment. It's the kind of connection that says, "I'm here, and I value what you have to say." This kind of attention goes a long way in making a strong, positive impression, one that attracts and captivates. On the other hand, avoiding eye contact can send the wrong message. It may make you seem distracted, unsure of yourself, or even disinterested in the person you're speaking with. Women are incredibly attuned to these subtleties, and if you're constantly looking away or avoiding her gaze, it could leave her feeling like you're not really engaged in the interaction. In the world of attraction, this lack of eye contact can be a red flag. But it's not just about direct eye contact. It's about how your eyes move and express emotion. Eyes that seem distant or constantly darting around may suggest a lack of focus or emotional unavailability. Conversely, eyes that show warmth and genuine interest can create a sense of connection and intimacy. It's this emotional transparency that women often find compelling. There's power in the way eyes can communicate vulnerability, confidence, and connection without uttering a single word. Think about how you feel when someone looks at you with a soft, steady gaze. It makes you feel seen, valued, and understood. Women feel the same way when a man's eyes hold their attention in a warm and engaged manner. The act of holding eye contact shows that you're not afraid to connect on a deeper level, that you have nothing to hide, and you're fully present in the moment. This is particularly important when forming any kind of relationship. You mustn't underestimate the power of the unspoken language that eyes convey. It goes beyond just physical attraction. It's about showing that you are emotionally available and interested in the person in front of you. As Marcus Aurelius once wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." In the same way, the way you think and feel, and how you express that through your eyes, can directly impact the quality of your connections with others. So, next time you're talking to someone, especially if you're trying to make a positive impression, don't forget about the power of your eyes. Maintain a steady, relaxed gaze, and make sure that your eyes are communicating the right things: confidence, warmth, and genuine interest. Avoiding eye contact can be a silent barrier to a strong connection. Remember that in the world of attraction and relationships, it's not only what you say that matters, it's how you say it, and how your eyes communicate everything you're feeling inside. Eyes can tell a story the words alone cannot, so make sure that your eyes are telling the right one. Do you believe that your eyes help you connect with others, or do you find that you're sometimes unsure of what message your gaze sends? Share your experiences in the comments below. Let's talk about how eyes play a crucial role in attraction. If you found this insight valuable, like, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit from this wisdom. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on attraction, stoicism, and modern masculinity. Comment to remember, your eyes speak louder than words.
2. Chivalry. Chivalry, often regarded as an antiquated notion, remains an incredibly powerful trait, one that commands respect, admiration, and yes, attraction. In a world where we are constantly moving at a rapid pace, distracted by technology and our busy lives, it is these timeless acts of thoughtfulness that can truly set you apart. Don't be mistaken. Chivalry doesn't mean grandiose gestures or over-the-top displays. It's not about pretending to be someone you're not, or trying to meet a certain ideal. It's about authenticity, about showing respect through action. These small but meaningful acts, like holding the door open, offering your jacket when she feels cold, or letting her go first in a line, may seem insignificant in the moment, but they carry a deeper message. They reveal that you are not only paying attention to her, but that you are actively considering her needs and making space for her in a world that can often feel self-centered. In essence, these gestures communicate a powerful message that you value her, that you acknowledge her presence, and that you have a genuine interest in her well-being. Imagine the next time you're walking together and you instinctively step to the side of the sidewalk closest to the street, positioning yourself as the protector. This small move might seem like nothing, but it speaks volumes about your protective instincts. It tells her, without a single word being said, that you care about her safety and well-being. It's this kind of attentiveness, this quiet display of care, that leaves a lasting impression. And here's the thing. This doesn't require you to announce it or even make it a noticeable act. It's about the consistency of your behavior, the little things that show you are tuned into her needs. Women notice this. They notice when you pay attention to the details, when you move to the side to protect her from harm, or when you offer your jacket not because you're trying to impress, but because it's simply the right thing to do. These subtle gestures create an unspoken connection that words alone can't replicate. In a world where many people are too wrapped up in their own lives to notice the needs of others, these small acts of kindness and consideration stand out. They show that you are not just concerned with your own comfort or your own priorities. You are aware of her feelings and her needs, and you actively make space for her in the world. This kind of chivalry might seem rare, but that's exactly why it's so valuable. It's the things that often get overlooked, the small but powerful actions that define a person's character. And it's these qualities that make a man stand out in a sea of individuals who are too busy to take a step back and think about the people around them. Women are drawn to men who make them feel seen, heard, and appreciated, who show through their actions that they value them. The idea that chivalry is something only reserved for special moments or formal occasions is a misconception. In reality, it's the everyday moments that truly matter. Chivalry is about consistency. It's about making those small, meaningful gestures a part of your everyday life. It's about ensuring that every interaction, no matter how small, is an opportunity to demonstrate respect and thoughtfulness. You don't need to wait for a date night or a grand occasion to show her that you care. It's in the daily, subtle actions that will reveal your true character and make her feel special. One of the most powerful aspects of chivalry is that it's not just about making her feel good in the moment. It's about creating an atmosphere where she feels valued all the time. It's the kind of behavior that shows you understand the importance of emotional intelligence and human connection. This in turn helps to build trust and a sense of safety in the relationship. A woman who feels safe, respected, and appreciated is more likely to be drawn to you and to be open to a deeper connection. And when it comes to relationships, it's often the smallest things that create the strongest bonds. Whether you're opening a door, offering a hand, or simply listening when she speaks, these are the moments that will define the strength of your connection. The most important thing you must realize is that chivalry isn't just about doing something nice now and then. It's about making these actions a natural part of who you are. It becomes part of your daily routine, part of the way you engage with the world. Women recognize authenticity, and they will see through any effort to simply impress. Chivalry isn't a tactic, it's a reflection of your values and character. It's an indication that you understand the importance of respect, kindness, and consideration, not just for her, but for everyone you encounter. It's a quality that will serve you well in all areas of your life.
3. Scent. Scent is one of the most powerful and often overlooked weapons in a man's arsenal when it comes to attraction. Your scent is like a silent introduction that walks into the room before you ever do, leaving an indelible impression on anyone within range. Don't underestimate this. A pleasant, clean, and subtle fragrance shows you take care of yourself and demand the same from your surroundings. A light cologne, a hint of fresh deodorant, or just impeccable hygiene. These are the small but crucial markers of a man who knows his worth. As the legendary Greek philosopher Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." This rings true for your personal care as well. When a woman catches a whiff of a well-chosen scent, it speaks volumes about your confidence, your attention to detail, and how you handle yourself in life. But let's not forget, balance is key. Overpowering cologne or a hint of body odor can repel rather than attract. You have to find the right scent, one that is noticeable but not overwhelming. It's not about drowning yourself in fragrance, it's about leaving a lasting, positive memory that lingers. Think of it as a signature, something distinct, yet subtle enough to draw her in, rather than push her away. Just like in the ancient art of Stoicism, where moderation is revered, your scent must embody this principle, neither too strong nor too weak, but perfectly balanced. In the modern world, scent holds an emotional power that can trigger curiosity and spark desire in an instant. It's one of those small details that women notice, but many men neglect. To put it simply, it's a silent sign of respect for yourself and those around you. The right fragrance invites closeness. It draws her in. It's an invitation to engage with you. Women don't want to be overwhelmed by overpowering cologne or distracted by a hint of sweat. What they seek is a man who understands this balance, a man who has mastered his own presence. Don't just settle for any scent. Choose one that resonates with your personality, something that speaks to the man you are. It's about owning your presence in every aspect. Take control of your image. A man who is aware of his scent is a man who has control over his life, and that's exactly the kind of man women find irresistibly attractive. You don't need to go overboard, just be intentional. Pay attention to the details. Let your fragrance be a reflection of your commitment to yourself and your ability to command attention without demanding it. As the Stoics teach, the smallest of details can have the largest impact when handled with care and precision. Now think about this. Have you been paying attention to your scent? Have you been making this small but significant investment in yourself? If not, it's time to start. The next time you step out, make sure your scent speaks to the world the way you want it to. You never know who's paying attention, but you can bet your scent will be. So like a true Stoic, take charge. Control the narrative and let your fragrance tell the story of who you are without saying a word. What you leave behind matters, so choose your scent wisely. Drop a comment below if you know your signature scent and how it has affected the way people perceive you. 4. Confidence. Confidence. This is not about being brash or loud, boasting about achievements, or trying to impress others with exaggerated stories. True confidence is far more subtle, yet infinitely more powerful. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, about knowing your worth without feeling the need to broadcast it. A confident man walks into a room with his head held high, makes steady eye contact, and speaks clearly and succinctly, without hesitation or nervousness. There is no fidgeting, no second-guessing, no looking for approval from others. It's the quiet certainty that you are enough, exactly as you are. This type of confidence is magnetic. It's not about arrogance, it's about self-assurance and self-reliance. For example, imagine a man at a social event who is not only friendly and approachable, but who is also completely comfortable being himself. He's not anxious or stiff with his words, but he doesn't need to be overly talkative to command attention. Instead, his calm, assured demeanour makes others naturally gravitate toward him. He doesn't feel the need to seek validation from anyone. Instead, he trusts his own judgment and handles any awkward moments with a sense of humour and grace. In these situations, he may laugh off minor slip-ups, but it never feels forced. His ability to stay grounded in any environment is what makes him attractive. Women are drawn to this kind of man because it creates a sense of ease. They can tell he's not trying too hard, and that's refreshing. There's no bravado, no trying to live up to anyone else's expectations. His confidence makes him approachable and safe, like a rock in a world of chaos. This kind of self-assuredness also suggests stability and security, two qualities that are universally appealing, especially in a relationship. In relationships, confidence signals that a man is emotionally mature and secure, and that he can handle challenges with composure. The opposite, being overly insecure, needy, or constantly seeking approval, can be draining. Women want a partner who is steady, someone who won't crumble under pressure, who won't second-guess himself, and who isn't afraid to take the lead when necessary. Confidence in a man doesn't mean being perfect or always having the right answer, but rather being willing to own your flaws, show up as your authentic self, and take responsibility for your actions. A confident man understands that his worth isn't determined by others' opinions or by his ability to fit into a particular mold. It's about standing firm in your identity and not feeling the need to change to fit in or gain approval. As Ralph Waldo Emerson wisely said, "Self-trust is the first secret of success." This quote encapsulates the essence of true confidence. It is not about impressing others, but about trusting yourself. When you trust yourself, you are unshaken by the judgments of others, and you exude an energy that attracts respect, admiration, and ultimately deeper connections. In real life, this is more than just theory. It's the man who doesn't hesitate to take charge when needed, but also knows when to step back and listen. It's the man who doesn't feel threatened by the success of others, who celebrates it instead of comparing himself. Confidence is found in knowing your own path, your own values, and living in alignment with them. It shows in the way you talk, the way you walk, and the way you interact with others. It's in your ability to handle tough situations without losing your cool, and in your willingness to be vulnerable and real when necessary. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start building confidence. Start with the small, everyday moments. Be conscious of how you present yourself, how you carry yourself in conversations, and how you react to challenges. Consistency over time will make your confidence unshakable. Confidence, in its truest form, makes you an anchor in the storm, a stable, dependable presence that others naturally seek out. And this, my friends, is one of the most attractive qualities a man can possess. So, Be unapologetically you. Walk into every room knowing that your worth isn't up for debate. Let your confidence shine through in every word, every gesture, and every action. You are enough just as you are. Don't let anyone make you feel otherwise. What are your thoughts on the power of confidence in relationships? How has confidence shaped your experiences? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Comment to remember. Confidence is quiet strength, not loud validation. 5. Breath. Breath is often overlooked, yet it's one of the most powerful, subtle ways you communicate with the world. Think of it as your invisible handshake. It doesn't require words, but it leaves a lasting impression, one that is especially noticeable in close interactions. Women are quick to notice your breath, particularly in face-to-face conversations, where it can easily make or break the moment. Fresh breath isn't just about hygiene, it's a reflection of your self-awareness and consideration for others. It shows that you've taken the time and effort to present yourself well, and that you understand how small details impact the way people perceive you. In contrast, bad breath can instantly undo the best impression. No matter how stylish you are, how perfect your smile, or how engaging your conversation, an unpleasant odor from your mouth will overshadow everything else. Imagine the scenario. You're talking to someone who looks incredible on the outside, but as they speak, an unpleasant smell hits the air, and suddenly, all the attraction you felt fades away. It's the same for anyone you meet. People might forgive a lot, but bad breath is hard to ignore. It's one of those things that can make someone feel instantly uncomfortable, creating distance. And in the dating world, that's a connection killer. But here's the good news. Bad breath is preventable, and the fix is incredibly simple. Small habits like brushing your teeth regularly, using mouthwash, and carrying mints or chewing gum can make all the difference. These little actions can turn a potential deal breaker into a positive point of attraction. Let's say you're on a date, and as you speak, she notices a fresh, clean scent of mint in the air. It's subtle, but it's impactful. It creates a feeling of cleanliness, approachability, and confidence, helping her feel more at ease when you're close. Your breath is now working for you, not against you. You're sending a message that you care about your personal hygiene, but also about the experience of being with someone else, showing respect, awareness, and consideration. While it may seem like a trivial detail, breath has a surprisingly large impact on how others perceive you. In today's fast-paced, image-conscious world, where first impressions are often everything, paying attention to the small things, like your breath, can set you apart. It's a part of the overall package of who you are and how you present yourself to the world. After all, attraction is not just about looks or charisma, it's about comfort, connection, and confidence. Bad breath creates discomfort, but fresh breath fosters connection. It might sound simple, but the difference is profound. So, don't neglect this aspect of your presentation. It's easy to overlook, but it's also incredibly easy to correct. Take care of your breath, and it will take care of you. Don't let a simple thing like this get in the way of making a great impression. Whether you're heading into an important meeting, going on a date, or just having a casual conversation, remember that fresh breath is a small detail that can speak volumes about who you are and how much you care about the interaction. Never underestimate the power of a simple, clean breath. It could be the key to a positive and lasting connection. Comment below with, "Fresh breath is the key to lasting connections." 6. Sense of humour. A sense of humour is one of the most magnetic qualities a man can possess. It's a natural force that attracts people, especially women, effortlessly. A good laugh has the ability to instantly shift the energy in a room, easing any tension, and making everyone feel more comfortable and at ease. Women, in particular, quickly notice a man's sense of humour because it speaks volumes about his character. Humour is not just about cracking jokes, it's about how you make others feel. When you can make a woman laugh, whether it's by sharing a funny story, offering a clever remark, or just cracking a light-hearted joke, you've already begun to form a connection. It shows that you are confident enough in yourself to not take life too seriously, and that you're not afraid to embrace the lighter side of things. This level of comfort and ease can be incredibly appealing to women because it demonstrates that you're approachable and relaxed, two qualities that are crucial for building a real connection. What's truly attractive is the balance that a great sense of humor strikes. It's not about being the center of attention, forcing laughter, or telling inappropriate jokes. It's about timing and respect. A man who is comfortable enough to laugh at himself, to not take himself too seriously, shows maturity and self-assuredness. Women love a man who can laugh at their own mistakes and imperfections. This willingness to not be perfect, to make light of difficult situations, signals that you are comfortable in your own skin, which is incredibly appealing. You don't need to try too hard or be constantly funny to gain attraction. It's the natural, effortless humor that people are drawn to. Humor also reveals a lot about a person's emotional intelligence. The ability to laugh, especially at oneself, suggests self-awareness, and this is a critical trait for meaningful relationships. Women notice when a man can balance humor with kindness. They appreciate a man who can be funny without crossing boundaries or making others uncomfortable. It shows that you are mindful of your words and actions, and that you respect the feelings of those around you. Humor can easily cross the line, if not handled with care, but when you strike the right balance, it becomes one of the most attractive qualities a man can offer. A good sense of humor makes interactions more enjoyable, takes the pressure off, and makes both people feel more comfortable and connected. It allows a man to take the lead in social situations, making everyone feel at ease, while also being able to relax and enjoy the moment. You should be mindful that humor isn't just a tool for entertainment, it's a doorway to deeper connection. Women appreciate a man who can make them laugh without trying too hard, without being crass, or resorting to humor that might be offensive. In fact, humor is often more about how you make others feel than the actual words you say. When you make someone laugh, you're showing them a side of yourself, your warmth, your confidence, your ease, that is both inviting and attractive. And when you know how to blend humor with respect, kindness, and intelligence, you create a dynamic that is simply irresistible. Women are drawn to men who are not only funny, but who know how to use their humor to enhance the experience of others without making it all about them. In real life, humor can make difficult situations easier to navigate. Whether it's a challenging workday, a tough conversation, or even a social gathering, the ability to laugh at the small things and not take everything so seriously is a sign of emotional strength and resilience. It shows that you can handle life's ups and downs with grace, that you're flexible and open-minded enough to see the humor in things, even when the situation is stressful. This mindset not only helps in attracting women, but it also builds a foundation for stronger relationships with others in your life. Women are often drawn to a man who can handle the challenges life throws his way without losing his sense of humor, as it signals strength, self-assurance, and an ability to stay grounded. As the famous comedian Mark Twain once said, "Against the assault of laughter, nothing can stand." Laughter truly has the power to disarm, heal, and bring people closer together. It's not just about the joke or the punchline, it's about the feeling that humor creates, a sense of warmth, openness, and connection. So, don't hold back. Let your sense of humor shine through in your interactions with others. Don't force it, don't fake it, just let it come naturally. Be the man who brings joy and laughter to the room without even trying. The impact of that is immeasurable and undeniably attractive. Share your thoughts in the comments below. How has your sense of humor helped you connect with others? What role does humor play in your personal relationships? Let's continue the conversation. 7. Energy and vibe. Energy and vibe. Your vibe is more than just a mood. It's the silent language you speak before any word leaves your mouth. It's the atmosphere you create around you, and it's felt before it's seen. Women can sense this energy from miles away. They pick up on it immediately because it reveals so much about you, your attitude, your presence, and even your confidence, without you ever saying a word. How you carry yourself is everything. Whether you stand tall with your chest out and shoulders back, or hunch over in uncertainty, the way you present yourself speaks volumes. Women aren't attracted to a man who constantly fidgets or projects nervous energy. They're drawn to a man who exudes calm and confidence, someone who feels comfortable in his own skin, regardless of the situation. It's no secret. The vibe you give off can make or break the way people perceive you. If you're at a social event and you're confidently engaging with others, smiling and making eye contact, there's an undeniable pull that people, particularly women, will feel towards you. They won't be able to pinpoint exactly what it is, but they'll sense it. You're the man who owns the room. It's the energy of a man who doesn't need to try too hard, who commands attention without even knowing it. But make no mistake, if your energy is off, if you're anxious, negative, or detached, it'll be felt just as strongly. People, and especially women, can pick up on that distance and discomfort. It makes interactions awkward and unappealing. Your vibe can change the entire mood of a room. The reality is simple. Positive, calm, and confident energy is magnetic. It draws people to you, and it makes you instantly more attractive. Don't underestimate the power of this silent force. It's not just about what you say or do, but the energy you radiate. You need to understand that people want to be around someone who makes them feel good, who makes them feel comfortable and at ease. That is the kind of man who stands out in a crowd, the kind of man women notice without even having to try. Energy is the first thing they pick up on, and it can set the tone for everything else. You can dress well, speak well, and look great, but if your energy is off, none of that will matter. Take this to heart. The way you carry yourself speaks louder than anything you wear, anything you say. Make sure you're sending the right signal. Command the room with your presence, lead with your calmness, and let your confidence shine without a single word. Women are instinctively drawn to men who create a positive, uplifting vibe. This isn't just about being liked, it's about being respected and admired. Your energy is your personal power. Own it. Make sure it's the right kind. Remember this: what you think, you become. So think like a winner. Walk with purpose, stand tall, own your space. When your energy aligns with your intent, it will attract what you desire. Don't just exist in the room, take charge of it, make it yours. Conclusion. Thanks for watching. If you want to stand out and attract attention, keep in mind that women often notice the subtle details first. It's not just about how you look, it's about how you carry yourself, your confidence, and the energy you project. Whether it's your body language, your calm demeanor, or the way you engage in conversation, these things make a huge impact. So focus on being authentic, staying grounded, and projecting confidence in everything you do. Don't overthink it, just be yourself. Women are drawn to men who know who they are and are comfortable in their own skin. So stay true to who you are, and the right people will take notice. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you want to stand out and attract attention, keep in mind that women often notice the subtle details first. It's not just about how you look, it's about how you carry yourself, your confidence, and the energy you project. Whether it's your body language, your calm demeanor, or the way you engage in conversation, these things make a huge impact. So focus on being authentic, staying grounded, and projecting confidence in everything you do. Don't overthink it. Just be yourself. Women are drawn to men who know who they are and are comfortable in their own skin. So, stay true to who you are, and the right people will take notice. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video.